Okay, I'm going to make this video short because my laptop is super old and likes to overheat in the middle of making videos. So, I wanted to talk about seeking external validation, and I struggle with this a lot. I have for a long time, and it's why my self-esteem is constantly fluctuating and on average not very good. So I know that a lot of people struggle with seeking external validation because, like, just look at social media. I mean, that's the whole basis of it almost. The purpose is to be social, but I mean, in actuality, it really is just about seeking external validation and getting praise from people, getting comments and likes and on photos and videos and what you post and have to say. And that's why I'm not on any social media. I mean, we as humans are social creatures, and to some degree we do. That's inherent in our nature to look for approval from others. It's always been that way, and even us introverts are social in nature to some degree. But the problem comes in when you're just completely relying on other people and you're totally dependent on how they see you and what they say to you. And I think, like, the best analogy that I always use is when you build your self-esteem on a house of cards, you can build it with compliments that other people give to you, or nice things that they say to you, or validation that they give to you. And you can have a nice little house going, and like in any given day you could get like 3 compliments, and when you get compliments you feel so good about yourself, like, oh, I knew it all along, and I know how amazing I am, and all these good things, and these good things that you say to me, I already knew that. I feel so good about myself, and I'm on top of the world. I can do anything. And then, like, that same day or a day later, you can get a negative comment, or somebody says something mean to you or disses you, and it's like, boom, there goes the house of cards, and it's like, where is my self-esteem? And it's like, it's on the ground, it's on the floor, it's completely toppled. And like, that's a very unhealthy way to live your life. That's a very sad way to live your life, because you're completely dependent on how other people see you. And I think that it's important to remember where you came from. Remember look at what makes you you. What are your values? What is your truth? And you have to get comfortable with yourself and accept yourself in order to validate yourself. Validation for me comes from, I feel like, especially in the tough moments when somebody puts you down, instead of like reacting to it emotionally, you have to like step back and use your mind and think, look at it logically instead of responding emotionally and feeling some type of way. You have to look at it logically, like, where is this coming from? Why is this person saying this to me? A lot of the time I think it's more on the other person. Like, they have their own insecurities, and they like brush it off on you to make them feel better and to make them look good. So things like that, and it's more like just talking to yourself within and being like validating yourself, like it's okay, like don't let what this person said get to you. Don't let it. It's really hard in the moment though. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of work to be able to not get so emotionally charged by it and get so down on yourself about something that somebody else says. If you base your self-worth on what other people say so much, like even a stranger can affect you. Those are just some of my thoughts. I work on this a lot because it takes a lot of inner strength and looking inward to be able to learn how to validate yourself. Because if you weren't taught how to, or you don't know how to, I would be really interested to know what you have to say about this, and if you have any tips or thoughts about things that help you in the process of validating yourself. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.